Welcome to a good enough lap guide in the BMW M2 at Laguna Seca Raceway. The whole idea behind this video is to give you guys a good enough lap that you can use to work your way up through the splits, get to the top split, and be a mid-pack racer in the top split. It also serves as a good foundation to build off of. This isn't going to be the fastest lap in the world, but it will be a good lap to build that foundation. Next, I want to talk about the car characteristics of the BMW M2. It will have understeer on entry and middle, and then you'll pick up an oversteer on exit. So you don't want to overdrive the entry of the corner. The car will just push like a dump truck. You won't be able to hit your apexes. You won't have good mid-corner speed. And then when you get on throttle, you just got to be real careful with how you apply the throttle. You just want to ease onto the throttle. You actually will be able to rotate the car with the throttle. And at Laguna Seca, there's a lot of corners here where you can use that to your advantage to really help you get off the corner as fast as possible. There are a couple good passing opportunities. First would be turn 2, so it's really important you get a good run out of turn 11. Hopefully the guy in front of you botches turn 11. You get that overlap on him going into turn 2. The next would be turn 8 or the corkscrew, so this really works when they mess up turn 6 and you get a good line through there. Usually you can pass them by the time you get into the top of the corkscrew. And then the last would be turn 11. It's not quite as easy a pass, but it is something you can pull off if they mess up turn 10 and you just roll through there. You can even go to the outside of them, coming into the corner, and then cross them up, going onto the front stretch. So those are some of your good passing opportunities at Laguna Seca. For this lap, the ambient temperature was 72 degrees Fahrenheit or 22 degrees Celsius, and the track temp was 99 degrees Fahrenheit or 37 degrees Celsius. The lap time I ran was 132.626. Alright, let's get into the lap. You can go through the kink here, which is turn 1. Then for turn 2, you want to brake at the white line here. Nice and hard on the brakes. Let it rotate in, don't touch the curb. You want to get that late apex there. Let it float out just a little bit to give you a nice line for another late apex, and try and carry as much speed as you can off the corner. Get on the throttle as soon as you can. Turn 3, we're going to brake a little bit after the white line. A lot of trail braking for this corner. If you do find yourself slightly offline, you can dab the brake a little bit, help the car rotate. Middle late apex here, you basically just want to wrap your car around that curb without touching it. Turn 4, you're going to lift at the white line. Really don't brake here. Turn in at the 2 cone. If you do find yourself a little offline, again, just a little dab of the brake will help rotate the car. Middle late apex, don't touch the curb. And just let it float off. So turn 5, we're basically going to use the shadow of the bridge as your braking point. Nice smooth turn as we come in. I do kind of miss this apex. I'm a foot or two off the apex, but a middle late apex, hugging the back side of the corner with your tires on the curb. Next is turn 6, one of the trickiest corners of the track. It's going to take a lot of reps to get this down. That's really what it comes down to. But my braking point's right here, around the 3 cone. Then you'll see a little light box up top, or it's a speaker or something. 2 poles to the left of that is where you'll be able to see your apex. But again, it just takes a lot of reps to get this corner down. If you can nail it, this is a corner a lot of people will make a mistake on. It'll give you a good opportunity to make a pass going into the corkscrew. Middle late apex, you don't want to touch that curb on the inside. It'll wreck your car. Coming up the hill, again, this is where you can be making a move on somebody if you get that corner better than they did. Braking point here. This is another feel corner. This is where I brake. There's no obvious spots to mark out the braking point. You just got to get the feel for it doing reps. Top of the corkscrew, middle to late apex, so you can get a nice line coming off the top of the corkscrew. You want to aim for in between the tree and the fence there. Once I'm aimed at that, I know that's good to go, and we'll be on a good line coming down the backside because it's all blind. Turn 9, this is my lifting point. If I can, I don't brake. You can see the curb on the right starts. That's what you can use to judge it. If you do need to brake because you're a little offline, just little dabs will help rotate the car. Middle apex, don't touch the curb. Turn 10, another opportunity to set up a pass. So if you nail this corner, you can make some things happen. You want to brake right before the 2 cone there. Coming in the corner, you want a middle to late apex. Don't touch the curb. And again, if you get this line right, coming through here and their opponent messes it up, then you have an opportunity to pass on the inside or cross them up and try it on the outside because they're blocking the inside. You want to brake here at the white line. Nice hard braking. You're really trying to set up your exit, so you want to be slow in, fast out. Really just make sure you get that good exit coming off the corner, middle to late apex. Because if you get that good run off the corner, then it'll set you up for a nice pass coming into turn 2. That's your good enough lap guide in the BMW M2 at Laguna Seca. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that like button. Thank you.